today, again, what we want to do is to look at how to schedule appointments using Google Calendar. The first thing you have to do is to go to your Gmail. Once you're on your Gmail, you click on the apps, Google Apps here, and then you look for Calendar. All of these are apps, different apps under Google. So you click on Calendar. After clicking on Calendar, it will bring you here. If you look at this place, click on this drop-down menu, you will see day, week, month, year, schedule, 4 days, and all of that. So if you click on day, it will display daily calendar, which it will give you the current date, which is today, Wednesday, 22nd of October, 2025. But then let's say you want it to display per week. It will give you the from Sunday, the first day of the week, to the last day of the week, giving to 19 to 25. Now, if you want another display for a month, for the whole month of October, this is what it is displayed for you. And if you also want for per year, you want to see it per year, it will display the year 2025 for you. And you can apparently navigate from here to next year, 2026, 2027, or you can also go back to say 2024. But I think the essence of doing this is for us to be able to schedule personal appointments. When you schedule appointments, you want to make it available to whoever you want to meet with. So that is why I want to do this. So if you look at all of these now, these are shortcut codes to get to either per day, using D for per day, W. And when you just press M for month, as it is now, I'm going to press M without clicking on that, and it will take us to per month. I'm going to click on day to take us to per day. So that is fine. So if you're there, you then go to create here, top left, you click on create. You can apparently create events, create task, but that is going to come in another video, which you will see the link under this video. So, but today I want to speak on the appointment schedule, how to make personal appointment schedule, where people can connect to you to book appointment for the available days with you. So click on appointment schedule, and then here you can put the title. You can add the title of the appointment. Let's say the appointment is for if you're a lecturer, for example, maybe the time that you want students to visit you physically or even online, or maybe you are a medical doctor and you want to book clinical appointments as well. You can also create that here. Or you are a secretary, you want to create an opportunity where people can meet with your director, or you want to create for your director, or your director wants to create it for himself, to talk about the availability of the availability of the director, to attend to appointments. So let's say this is appointment with the director of any institution. It could be in an hospital, director in an hospital, or it could be the director in any organization whatsoever. And let's say I'm a secretary now, and I want to do this for my boss. So all I need to do is to say appointment with, let's just say official appointment. It could be anything. So official appointment could be any discussion, any meeting with the director that has to do with official things. So just official appointment, or some other people that are into engineering, maintenance and repairs of computer, mobile phones and all of that could say repairs appointment. So if you want to book an appointment, or maybe with a plumber or anybody, artisan whatsoever, you want to book an appointment with them or regarding that service or any service whatsoever, you just put it here. So I'm going to put official appointments. So here, how long should each appointment last? Do you want the appointment to last for 1 hour? Do you want it to last for 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, 1 hour, 1.5 hours, 2 hours? You can customize it here, maybe for 3 hours, each appointment. So let's say, for example, because a busy executive may not have so much time to allow people to come in for appointments. So let us say 30 minutes, say. So general availability, do you want this to be repeated every week? Let us say you want to be repeated every week, you just leave it as it is. But then at some point, we're going to have an opportunity where we're going to say the time you want it to end. So if you leave it as repeated every week, it's going to repeat the same on your calendar. But if you don't want it to repeat every week, you can say do not repeat. You can also customize it. When you customize, you can click the start dates. You can click the start dates and then also click the end dates. Or in the alternative, you can say never. But if you want to say, let us click the end date, say, because I don't want to extend it to December. I want to start a new plan from January. So I only want to extend it to December. But when I extend it to December, I want to start my holiday by 24th. So let us say I want all the official appointments to end by 23. I'm going to click on that and say done. Once repeat every 2 weeks. I don't want this to be repeated every 2 weeks. I want it to be repeat weekly. I want it to be repeated weekly. Let's go back to the custom. Our custom date is still there. It's going to be repeating this appointment on a daily basis. So on Monday, we are, by default, we have already set Sunday to be unavailable because I want to go to church. I want to rest on Sunday. But if you want to bring up appointment, you can just click here and specify the time of your availability. But if you don't want to be available on Sunday, you can also come back here again to disable it. So Monday now, I'm available between 9 and 5 p.m. But let's say I want to extend this beyond 5 p.m. Let's say Monday is a full day for me. I want to start at 10 a.m. because the weekend I'm still feeling the weekend. Say 10 a.m. and then I want to close late, say 6 p.m. you know. Then Tuesday 9 a.m. is fine, but then I want to close early. Maybe you are a Christian, you want to go to church, you want to go for a Bible study, so you leave that there. Wednesday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. is fine by me. I don't have any activity. Thursday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Maybe it's also fine. Maybe if you like, you can change this to 4 p.m. as well again. Friday, weekend is here. Let's say you want to start at 9 a.m. and you don't want to close at 5 p.m. Let's say 3 p.m. you want to close early so that you can begin to say TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. And then on your Saturday you are likely to have a number of activities, social activities and things like that. You leave that as unavailable. But if you want it to be available, you click here as well and get that done. So here you're going to click on you set the time zone that you are working with. Ordinarily, this is West Africa, Nigeria. So it's GMT plus one. Ordinarily, so I will look for, because Lagos is closer to us, I'm going to look for GMT plus one. And if I can see Lagos, better for me. Good. So let's look at schedule window. In terms of, do you want to schedule 60 days in advance to 4 hours before starts on October 22nd to end on December 23rd? When do you want people to begin to book appointment with you? I think I'm not too busy. I can allow them to begin to book appointments maybe 30 days before. That's fine. So that at least the whoever books, do it early enough, be able to get best appointment time of their choice. They will not be left with the leftover within the appointment. Because if anybody should book an appointment, that date is no more available. That time will not be available again in the calendar. So that's that. The minimum time before the appointment starts that it can be booked. So this is also talking about the minimum time before the appointment can begin. So let's leave it as default, 4 hours. And then I just move to book appointment settings. Booking appointment settings is talking about manage the booked appointment that will appear on your calendar. So I want to add time between appointment in terms of, do you want a break between the first appointment and the second appointment? So if you want like a break, you can include say 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 10 minutes, and all of that. So if you click here, you can customize this to say 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 15, because we want to sip some tea or water or take a rest before you go for the next meeting. So since my first appointment, each appointment is 30 minutes, I can just take a 10 minutes break, which is fine enough so that you do what you have to do for that day and you move on. So maximum bookings per day. How many bookings do you want to have per day so that you will not work yourself up? How many appointments do you intend to see? Let's say 6 appointments per day. That will be like 3 hours per day. If an appointment is 30 minutes, which I think is fair enough. You can also decide to say 10 appointments per day. So those availabilities will be there on your platform. So that is fine. So the next thing now is to click on next. Click on next. So this will bring us here. You can then select on where you want the meeting point to be for the appointments. So if you want in person, you want them to just walk into your office for discussion, you can do that. If you want to set them up online, where you meet online, this will take us to Google Meet, where you can set up the video conferencing and then have the link that will do that. But I think in this case, I want us to do the in-person meeting to specify a given location. Then I can then put the address here. So this is in-person meeting. I can say room 212, computer building, OAU, Ile, Ife. So where people can just walk in. I didn't know that it's place your service. So what you just do is maybe attending rather to students, if that is what you want to do. But in this case, I think what we say that, or attending to postgraduate students, PG students, all you just want to say is that because we are configuring this for a director. So attending to official, including both staff and contractors. You want to attend to both your staff and the contractors of the organization. Okay, so that's fine. So booking form. What do you want them to key in on the booking form? The first name. Yes, you want to know their first name, the last name, their email addresses or email address. And then you can also add item, maybe their phone number. Phone number, you can click here to look at the drop-down menu. You can customize if it's not on the list to say that, oh, I want you to key in your maybe location in terms of city where you're coming from. Location, just say city, so that you can then give them priority. If somebody is coming to Ife from Lagos, you know that you give them priority. You quickly attend to them so that they can go back if they want to go back. Then you can also add another item, say phone number. so that I can easily call them personally and talk with them on phone. If it is somebody you know and it's a friend that you want to say, oh, no problem, don't worry yourself, let's talk on phone and that'll be there. So just say add item. Fourth is going to send a reminder to your email, to the email of the person that booked the appointment, about the appointment and whether they want to accept it. I mean, whether they to as reminder to show them as a reminder, so you can then save. You can then save, and here is the summary. This is then bringing us the summary of the appointments. Now, official appointments. In fact, we can say official appointments with the director. Let's say official appointment with the director of works. Let's say that the person is director of works. Come back here again and save. Next, save. So that starts. So you can click here again to bring it up and then copy the link, because this is the shareable link that you can share, whether through email, through WhatsApp, to the people or whoever you want to book up, you want them to have the opportunity to book appointment with you. So let's see the preview. So there you go. Here is the preview of the appointment, showing official appointment with the director of works, not directors, director of works. I'm going to go back to correct that, but then let's move on. So it's a 30 minutes appointment in room 212 Computer Building, OAU, attending to official matters, including both staff and contractors. Anything other than this will not be tolerated, will not be welcome. So look at this on 22nd. It's available by 11:40, 12:20. This is also relative to all other appointments, all other tasks or events on his calendar. If there's a conference for him, because I think I remember for Wednesday, we set the start time to be at 10. So there's a likelihood that on that Wednesday, there is other appointments, events, which may have been booked. Maybe conference that the owner of this calendar wants to attend, or another meeting he wants to attend. So that way, it will synchronize everything. I will not make that particular time and dates available. So these are the time and dates available. This is where whoever wants to book appointment can pick from. So on 23rd, so this is available on 22nd, 11:40, 12:20, 1 p.m., 1:40, 2:20, because we have already included 10 minutes break after each appointment. An appointment starting at 11, for example, here, will last for 30 minutes and it will have 10 minutes break before the next one. So that's why this is starting at 11:40, ending at 12:20. This is starting at 12:20, 40 minutes in addition will end at 1 p.m. So the same thing goes for Thursday, available between 9 a.m. and 3 p.m. Available on Friday, 9 a.m. until 2:20 p.m. It shows that there are other activities on Friday. Let us say on Friday between those dates, other activities. So that is that. That is that. So I want to go and change this one now. I'm going to go back to change that to correct that spelling with the director of works. And then you can save again. And you're good to go. So this is what we have to do. So now, if I now go now, I've already copied the link. If I send the link through WhatsApp, for example, now to a friend or to a group, people can then book appointment from here. So let us click here. Let us say this is, okay, I'm going to meet this on another phone and I'm going to book an appointment. Okay, let me do it here from here. I click on that. I'm not going to log in as that name. I'm going to log in with another name, not this again now. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change this. So, okay, let me log in on another phone and then we can see how it is done. I booked 2 appointments now. Let's say 2 external people have booked appointments. So I'm going to go back to my email now, I'm going to go back to my email and see what has happened to my appointment. Okay, so go to Gmail. I'm going to Gmail and you can see 2 appointments already booked. One from Kunle Alo, the other one from Michael something. So there is an appointment on Thursday, 23rd, and another appointment on Friday, 24th. So I'm going to open each of the appointments and see what we have there. So this director of works, Kunle Alo, booked an appointment on Thursday, 23rd, 10:20 to 10:50. Official appointment with the directors of work. I thought I corrected this. Okay, so this is it here. Okay, now this is me that they are booking appointments with. I can say, okay, yes, I accept your appointment. That's fine. I'll be there. But if I want to say no, I can also propose a new time at this from here. But let's leave that. So I go back again to check to also respond to the second person about the appointment. This is official appointment with the director of work by Mike Awole. I can say, okay, I'm also okay with you. I can say no. And then I can propose a new time. If this another time will be okay with you, that will be fine. So official appointment, this is what I have here. I can say Okay, so I just click here. Can propose a new time. Let's say this date to, let's say, um, this is what I'm proposing. Start time at October 24. Let's say rather than 10:30, let me say 10:45. And then to end at 11:15. That's fine. Same proposal. So that's my new proposal to that other person. Now, let's now go to the email of those people that book appointment. It's still the same me, but then I'm pretending as if it's another person. So this is one of the email address of one of the people that booked appointments with the director. They will also receive this email, that appointment booking in their email as well. This is what we have here. So this is it here. This is the way it's going to appear in their email. So this way, this is the appointment with the director of works, 10:20 to 10:50 at this time. Are you going? Yes. And on 23rd, Thursday, October, just say, click on yes. That is that. And then if we go to the other person as well, to the other person, it's M. Awuleye. Let's see. I'm going to change here. This is appointment here as well. So that's the appointment here. Can you see? Official appointment with the director of works. Location Friday 24, 12:20 to 12:50. Where, this is it here. This is it here. And that is what we have to do. It's as simple as that. Thank you. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, click on that subscribe button now and click on the notification button so that you'll be notified when I post another video. Click on subscribe button. Thank you. Cheers. And like this video if you actually like it, if you like what I presented. Thank you. Bye.